We did our 2 warm-up sets, 115, 185. Now, last week we did 250. I've got the little 1 1/4 pounders, so I'm going to go ahead and move up to 252.5. We'll see if we'll be able to knock them out. Did quite a bit of yard work yesterday. Did some more this morning. Feeling a little fatigued already. And, mentally struggling on staying, getting my mental thought into lifting today. Just having one of those off days, not really wanting to lift, but we're going to come in, get it knocked out. I've got a few body parts that feel a little strained. My left lat delt, maybe upper front delt, little tender where it inserts into the arm. Little sore in certain positions. Then my left ankle, I rolled it earlier doing things out in the yard, so it kind of hurts. The foot plant feels kind of stupid, but we're going to work with it. So let me grab my dumbbells to set up my catch height to the right height in case we fail, and we'll get these knocked out. Not happening today. I feel a lot of strain on that delt insertion. Not to where it hurts, but I can feel it super tight. So I'm not going to try to risk injuring that thing. We're going to go ahead and just back down to 185. And instead of 2 sets of 5 here, we'll go ahead and do 3 sets of 8, I'm thinking. We'll just get some good stimulus into it. And we'll move on. Sometimes, you have little strains and muscle fatigues, so you just got to kind of work around them. So, instead of 30 pounds on these today, we're going to bring them down to 20. And we're going to focus on trying to keep the arms a little straighter than normal. Head up, shoulders pulled down and back, and the chest up. And the reason why I want to try them this way today is I was watching the Sam Stolik and Urs workout, and watching Urs kind of correct and coach Sam into a better way to do chest flies. And I want to see how much different it actually feels thinking about where my body is compared to normally how I fly, because I know I kind of not quite pull my shoulders way up, but I kind of put them out front of myself, kind of like tucked in, make my chest kind of small. So my focus is more on keeping them back than it is really pulling them down. So I can tell you I can feel a lot more kind of in the upper chest section. Three sets of those. Definitely have a pretty decent little chest pump going. Feel the blood in it. Definitely going to have to take a lighter approach to chest and anything shoulder-wise this week. That's going to possibly engage this delt insertion because it is angry. So I need to let that recover for a week. So that kind of sucks that we're so early into this new training block. But it's kind of been an irritant for a few months. But I just kind of been ignoring it and working with it. So we'll just take it a little lighter. If I feel it at all, I'll just stop what I'm doing. And we'll let this thing try to get a little bit more recovery. Like, it feels way better than it was. I can just still feel it kind of like tight and like tender. Oh, I tell you what, today just feels kind of miserable. I don't know why. I slept pretty good last night. I did have a crazy cheat meal yesterday, so it could be from that. I just feel like junk. I crushed an entire like 14-inch pizza. Had some onion rings and a slice of tiramisu. And that was my second and third meal. All kind of ate it at once. But I'm definitely like, I don't know, 1,500 calories over where I was supposed to be yesterday. And I definitely felt pretty sluggish from it. From just the sheer amount of carbs and then having flour. And I really don't eat that much bread and stuff anymore. Because it does make me kind of feel like junk. A lot of times it gives me heartburn. But it is definitely affecting us today. My body is saying, you done messed up, man. You done shit the bed. Whew. I'm thinking just 2 exercises of everything today, just so we can get through it, get a little stimulus in. Today is just not our day. But we're still going to put a little focus into it, make ourselves work a little bit as a, not so much as a punishment, but we're going to make ourselves do it for eating bad yesterday, making ourselves perform badly today. So, I still have a decent sweat going, still getting a little bit of a pump. Cardiovascularly, I feel kind of crappy today. That's definitely from smashing an entire pizza last night. So what do you guys do when you have a off day in the gym? Do you just kind of pack it up and leave? Do you make yourself work through it? What's your guys' way to cope on your low energy, just no motivation, lack of performance days? Alrighty, y'all. Well, so normally my next 2 movements would be lateral raises and then reverse flies on the bench. But I don't want this delt insertion to get any more irritated. So we're going to go ahead and skip those today. And just kind of accept today as we battled it out. But this battle may be lost, but we're still in the fight and working on winning the war. So that's the way you just kind of got to take these days. Is it doesn't make the whole war for losing just one fight. So we'll come back tomorrow and we'll crush it. Tomorrow's a leg day. Like I said, we're just going to end up skipping calves. So that way we're not really torsioning the ankle a bunch. But we are going to get our walks done to keep the ankle loose. And it shouldn't affect us any for doing squats or anything and just driving into the heel because I'm not under foot flexion. So we'll battle that bridge tomorrow when we get there. But with that, make sure you guys are working towards your goals. And most of all, just don't be a lazy fuck.